I am Anjay here. Welcome to English speaking class. Guys, girls, my students, Assalamu alaikum. Marhaba, sabal khair. Rajahao, Privit, Dhanyavad, Ji Ayanu. I hope you stay fine and in peace. Happy New Year to you all. मेरी तरफ से आप सबको नए साल मुबारक हो. I pray to God that God bless us this year with peace, health, harmony, friendship, tolerance, and working vigor, ability. I mean, I wish you all the best. May God bless us with your blessings. Allah पाक हमें अपनी रहमतों से नवाजे. Happy New Year to you. नया साल आप सबको मुबारक हो. Guys, girls, my students. Today our topic is interrogative voice. The sentences, questionary sentences of active voice and then they change to passive voice. These are interrogative sentences of different sentences. These are interrogative phrases and they start with W's like why, what, where, when. These words are important and these are said to be interrogative adjectives. These ask questions. We have sentences and phrases constructed with these words including different tenses. Let's start our lesson behind on the whiteboard and see how the changes are made with interrogative sentences of active voice to passive voice. Let's start our lesson behind on the whiteboard. Here you are, my students. The first statement you see here, this is active voice sentence and it says, what does he tell you? What does he tell you? वो आपको क्या बताता है? What does he tell you? वो आपको क्या बताता है? What does he tell you? वो आपको क्या बताता है? Basically, this is a present indefinite tense, but it starts with a what. What does he tell you? What does he tell you? What does he tell you? What is pronounced by two ways, what and what. In some countries they speak it, they pronounce it what, and in English countries they say what. What does he tell you? What does he tell you? वो आपको क्या बताता है? This is a present definite tense. Let's see how it's going to change. And my students, आइए देखते हैं कि ये passive voice में कैसे change होगा. You see that in passive W's, the word with the W's by rule, they will stand here as a subject as they are because they form the questionary sentences. So what will stand here as it is, but the remaining changes will be done according to the rules. And you see that you has to be shifted as a subject in this passive statement, but it's an interrogative. So in passive we have to add are with you. So we will write are first because it's an interrogative sentence. What are you? And then the third form of verb, principal verb tell. This verb form is also said to be past participle form. Past participle verb form, and in other means third form of the verb, basic verb tell, we will add in all passive voice statements. So let's read it out again from the start. What are you told? Now connecting word by and him. He was a subject here, and now it will shift as an object as per rules of changing the voice. So objective form of he is him. That's why we write here him. My students, make it clear and mind it that he is a subject and it's gonna shift as an object in a passive voice statement. So that's why we write here its objective form, that is him, and in the end, in closing, we have to put here interrogative map, interrogative sign. So let's read it out. Altogether, what are you told by him? What are you told by him? What are you told by him? This is also a present indefinite but in passive form. This new formation in passive voice is also a present indefinite but in a passive voice formation. So what are you told by him? What are you told by him? What are you told by him? आपको उससे क्या बताया जाता है? What are you told by him? आपको उससे क्या बताया जाता है? And our principal sentence is what does he tell you? वो आपको क्या बताता है? What does he tell you? वो आपको क्या बताता है? What does he tell you? What does he tell you? वो आपको क्या बताता है? Interrogative sign. And you see, my students, the changes here. What are you told by him? What are you told by him? Interrogative sign. Let's move to the next statement in active voice. You see the next statement here. This is the active voice and read it out. Why did Mac consume much food? Why did Mac consume much food? Why did Mac consume much food? This is a past indefinite and interrogative statement again. This is an interrogative sentence and past indefinite tense. माजी करीब इसे कहते हैं, सवालिया जुमला है माजी करीब का. Why did Mac consume much food? Why did Mac consume much food? मैक ने ज़्यादा खाना क्यों खाया? मैक ने ज़्यादा खाना क्यों इस्तेमाल किया? कंज्यूम होता है टू यूज अ बिग क्वांटिटी, टू यूज a big quantity of something. So why did Mac consume much food? Why did Mac consume much food? Mac ने ज़्यादा खाना क्यों खाया? Mac is a singular noun, fail subject. So why did Mac consume much food? Mac ने ज़्यादा खाना क्यों खाया? Interrogative sign. Let's see its change, my students. You see, my students, as by rules, y will stand as it is. Y will stand as it is as in the start of the statement, and you see that in past tense by rules, if the subject is singular, as you see the much food is gonna come here as a subject. So with the singular subject we add was by rule, so was will come here because it's an interrogative statement. Why was much food consumed? Consumed is a past participle verb form of basic verb consume. Consume's past participle form is consumed. It's a regular verb with ed added in the third form. So why was much food consumed? And connecting word by Mac. Mac will come here as an object because it's a noun. So nouns, proper nouns are never gonna change. So Mac will be an object in this statement of passive voice. So let's read it out. आइए इस जुमले को पढ़ते हैं. Why was much food consumed by Mac? Why was much food consumed by Mac? Why was much food consumed by Mac? Interrogative sign because it's a questionary statement. Why was much food consumed by Mac? Mac से ज़्यादा खाना क्यों खाया गया था? Mac से ज़्यादा खाना क्यों खाया जाता था? Why was much food consumed by Mac? So let's see next statement. आइए अगले जुमले की तरफ बढ़ते हैं. Next sentence देखिए, एक्टिव वॉइस में है ये. When is Sandy contacting Liz? When is Sandy contacting Liz? When is Sandy contacting Lindsay? When is Sandy contacting Lindsay? Contact होता है to make a phone call or to email, to make a contact, to make a phone call or email to somebody. And you see that when is Sandy contacting Lindsay? When is Sandy contacting Lindsay? When is Sandy contacting Lindsay? Contact is a verb and contacting is a continuous formation and the present continuous tense फिलहाल जारी से कहते हैं. प्रेजेंट कंटिन्यूस टेंस इसी ज़माने में काम के होने का इंडिया मिल रहा है. You see that the when is Sandy contacting Lindsay? When is Sandy contacting Lindsay? सैंडी कब लिंजे से राब्ता कर रही है? When is Sandy, excuse me, when is Sandy contacting Lindsay? Sandy Lindsay से कब राब्ता कर रही है? This is a present continuous tense and is in interrogative form. ये सवालिया जुमला है और present continuous tense है. Yes students, my students, ये present continuous tense है. इसी ज़माने में काम के होने का इंडिया मिल रहा है. When is Sandy contacting Lindsay? Sandy Lindsay से कब राब्ता कर रही है? When means कब, is for interrogative, is कब. Sandy is a noun name and contacting, to make a contact. So Lindsay is also a noun name of female. So when is Sandy contacting Lindsay? When is Sandy contacting Lindsay? When is Sandy contacting Lindsay? Sandy Lindsay से कब राब्ता कर रही है? Interrogative sign. A beautiful sentence in present continuous tense. Let's see how it's gonna change. आइए अज़ीज़ तुलबा देखते हैं कि ये कैसे changes होगी. Again you see my students, by rules when will stand as it is in passive voice statement. When we write the passive statement, so when will be in the first place. So when is here, you see that it will stay as it is, as the rules say, and then because the Sandy, so Sandy will change his place with Lindsay, so Lindsay will come up here. So you see the Lindsay is a subject, singular female noun, so we will add is, and because it's a questionary statement, so is in the start. So when is Lindsay being contacted by Sandy? When is Lindsay being contacted by Sandy? You see that Lindsay is a subject, and after Lindsay being is added, being by rule is added in a present and past continuous tenses while changing active statement to passive. In all passive statements of present and past continuous tenses, we have to add being before the third form of verb, before the past participle form of verb. So being is added to show the continuity of the formation, to show the continuity of the sentence. So when is Lindsay being contacted by Sandy? By is the connecting preposition and Sandy will stand here as an object. So when is Lindsay being contacted by Sandy? Lindsay का राब्ता कब Sandy से होने जा रहा है? When is Lindsay being contacted by Sandy? Lindsay का राब्ता Sandy से कब होने जा रहा है? Interrogative sign. A beautiful formation in passive voice of present continuous tense, and principal statement is when is Sandy contacting Lindsay? 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 Sandy Lindsay से कब राब्ता कर रही है? And after making changes in passive, you see when is Lindsay being contacted by Sandy? When is Lindsay being contacted by Sandy? Lindsay का राब्ता कब Sandy से किया जा रहा है? Why is Lindsay being contacting by Sandy? Lindsay का राब्ता Sandy से कब किया जा रहा है? Hey my students, these are very important statements of active voice and passive voice sentences. Memorize these sentences, and basically these are in questionary form. ये सवालिया शक्ल में ये जुमले हैं, आप इन्हें भरपूर तरीके से याद कीजिएगा. Memorize these phrases. I wish you all the best. I wish you all the best, and once again I convey you the Happy New Year from me. Happy New Year to you all. I'll see you again. Goodbye.